David Robinson, David Robinson, yo, David Robinson, David Robinson, David Robinson, yeah. Well, it's going on 3 years, he arrived again. Real talk, real calm with David Robinson. Yo, it's Tuesday, he be live again. He's divine and man. I'm glad to have him, I hope he signed again. Well, he frees us, and he feeds us. David Robinson, he loves Jesus. And he frees us, and he feeds us. David Robinson, he loves Jesus. Yeah, David Robinson, David Robinson, David Robinson.
And good evening, and welcome to the David Robinson Show. Real talk, real people, real conversations. Tonight's topic is about this amazing guy who's doing some amazing things here in Baltimore and making it happen around the country. Mr. Marvelous James, known as Jay Young. Welcome to the David Robinson Show.
How you doing, man? Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Man, good to have you back on the show. I know you've been holding it down, putting music out, writing, doing shows. So tell us about what you got coming up, man, during these holidays, 2025 coming up for the upcoming year.
Man, I got a lot. That's my first passion. But, you know, the way the city works, there's been a lot of unaliving going on. So I kind of transitioned into comedy, which I think people think I'm funny, but I be normally serious, but they just laugh.
Well,
I'm not Suge Knight size, I guess.
Suge Knight. So you had me laugh.
You work for him, look like.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay.
So tell me, how do you hold it down and manage to raise a family between music and comedy? You know, how do you manage to hold that down and hold a woman down all at the same time?
Man, it's no sleep. Ain't no sleep. That's why I got these glasses on. So I fall asleep talking to you. But it's a lot of hats I put on, but it seems like it's gonna pay off and it work out. And I just love what I do. Like my family, they rolling with me, they riding with me because they know I have a good purpose, a good goal to get.
So to that upcoming persons that watching the show tonight, what advice would you tell that person who got dreams, wants to get into the entertainment business, but can't seem to find the time? And here you got all that and still managed to find time. What advice would you give that person?
I mean, first of all, we got the same 24 hours. If you wasted doing nothing watching TV, that's on you.
Say that
In
one
the
more time.
world, hey, we got the same 24 hours. If you wasted watching TV and bluffing, that's on you because money is out there to get. It's enough for everybody. And like I said, we born to go, but I'm going to have fun while I'm here.
So, Mr. J, so you put music out and managed to do comedy too. What is the preparation, would you say, that goes into anything that you do before you decide to put your finished product out?
I mean, it's just natural for me. Like, I'm a jokester, but I'll be serious at times. And that's mostly with my kids because they bad. But it's it's just like, you got to find fun in your job. No matter what you do, you got to do it 100%. And I see you've been doing your thing. You've been grinding. And I'm glad you had me back here. And it's just like, y'all just got to stay focused. No matter what somebody tell you that you can't do it, the ones that can't do, they talk about you. So you going to get talked about regardless, whether you're doing good or bad. So you might as well just keep moving and make yourself happy. Because I ain't got no problems.
I know that's right. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about Mr. J, what he can do. Not tell you. He's going to give you a little taste. You know, I don't think he brought his CDs with him, but
No.
but give him a little something, you know, how you come off the grind about, because sometimes people hear you talking, and I know you already got stuff out, but let the world know a little bit of what you do besides the comedy.
I mean, I can give you a little something like, started out as a youngin'. I never had much. Nobody gave me nothing, so I started to grab stuff. Man, we had it rough. something like McGruff. We never had a car, but we definitely had the bus. Feeling like a blind deer hunter. Never seen the buck. Had my candy on top. I had the Forrest Gumps. Man, I gotta step my game up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you make it do what it do.
Yeah, man.
And make it happen, you know. But I do telling you, because I know one thing you did. Was it about your mother, or you did something that
I did a tribute to my mom because she passed away in 2016, and I just was overwhelmed because she wanted me to have her grandbaby so bad, and I beat the buzzer by 2 months. That's all I'm gonna say. And she was determined to get that baby. She was Tom Brady. She was in the hospital like, come on out. I was like, look, lady, move. But that's my girl, and I had to make a song for her just so she knows that I'm gonna make her proud, even up in the clouds, you know.
So, how do my viewers that are watching, that want to follow you, those that want to follow your music, your comedy, or where you're going to be, how can they get in contact with you?
Oh, you can look me up on any platform, really, as under J Young or Marvelous James. So, currently, YouTube must love me because I done got about 27,000 subscribers in a year and a half.
Wow.
Some people don't get that in 10 years, so somebody on the other end of it clicking it. And I'm cool with that.
27,000, that's a lot, man.
Yes. And I'm shocked myself. I keep looking at my phone like, this got to be a typo.
You didn't say 2,700.
No, not 100. Wow. Days.
That's 27,000.
Right.
That's 1,027 times.
And they paying me, too.
See, that's what I'm talking
a
about.
good thing. And see, it started really because we moved into a nice little area, and I like how my house looks. So I was chasing my daughters around there anyway. So I figured, let's put them on camera.
Right.
Next thing you know, I put a couple of videos out, and they hit like no tomorrow. I got one right now that's at 3.4 million in 12 days.
Say that. Now, hold on. Say that one more time to my viewers that are watching.
I have a video that's at 3.4 million in 12 days. I can't believe it myself, y'all, but like I said, the hard work is going to bust open and you're going to be happier than you ever been.
So that's add more to that 3.4 million. How my viewers that are watching want to subscribe and watch that video, how can they subscribe to watch it?
Just type in JAYMARV 29 on YouTube.
So this is what I'm talking about. And getting paid.
Yes. And I'm writing the book too. You will love the title.
What's about?
Nobody listens to the brown guy.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Nobody listens to the brown guy.
So I'm sitting here to my viewers that are watching. You know, for y'all, there's no sense of saying that if you don't want to do anything with yourself, then it's no excuse to say you can and can't. Here's a young man decide to say, well, you know what?
I'm living proof, baby.
I'm going to make some money. I'm going to do what I need to do and enjoy doing what I enjoy doing.
My last name going to stand for something other than the tombstone. I'm a little under the weather. Sound like I'm holding my nose, but it is what it is.
Man, that's amazing, Jay. I mean, just to see you got, 3.4 million.
I'm looking at it now. It's 3.7. Let me
3.7.
correct that.
See,
It's still moving. It's still moving.
Hey, yes, because I got viewers that are watching. They're going to add to that, bro.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm going to show it to you so you know I ain't bluffing. Look at that. What did that say?
3.7. Oh, Jesus.
And since it was, 12 days, man, say 2 weeks all of a sudden, but that's fine, too.
But what
Almost 4 million
that's a lot.
in 2 weeks?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That says a lot, man. You get ready to blow
Blow
up.
the subscribers. I'm going to show you that, too. Here you go. Check that out. What does that?
Oh, my Jesus.
Yeah.
27,000. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So what do you, from here at this point, where do you see yourself going along with the book?
Mm-hmm. I just did a show at the hall in Maryland Live Casino, opening up for Ice Cube. I did that. I still make music, man. I just don't be in the hole in the walls, little cat shoebox. You can't get out of there.
So you opened up for Ice Cube. So what was that like?
It was so exhilarating, man. I couldn't believe it. I was just shaking like the whole time until the microphone got in my hand. Then I said, "Oh, this is my thing now. Move, like get out the way."
You know, it's one thing when you think about different people that come through, different people that we saw watching coming up, that are famous now doing, and you having that opportunity to open up for them. I think that's amazing. I think God has got His hand on you, bro.
Yes, man. And then my guy, not to go off subject, with my man G Janov, hey, he hooking me up with Rick Michaels, so I'm kind of working my way onto the wild and out area. So I might be downtown.
Let's give you a shout out there.
G-Know, that man, he working hard. Him and Rick Michaels with Nick Cannon for Wild and Out, man. They doing their thing. They on tour right now. They be in Baltimore on the 13th, so you might see me.
So you might be a part of that whole program.
I'm gonna act a fool if they let me.
Hey, it'll be nice to get that opening act one.
Woo! What you talking to? I can't wait, man.
So, but this is what hard work does. Like he said, people gonna talk about you anyway. You're gonna have ups and you're gonna have downs.
Yeah.
But the point is to stay focused.
Stay focused.
Put God first.
Put God first.
And keep moving.
And keep it moving.
And here's a brother is displaying and making it happen. And I met you maybe 3? Was it 3? Maybe 4 years ago?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you've been consistent on the grind.
I got to, man. You know? And when you love your job, it's just like it don't feel like the time is going that fast. You know, you just keep doing the next thing. You know, they like 3, 2, what happened? I'm like, really? I'm like, okay. I guess I'd have made it another one.
So, what do my viewers have to look out for in 2025 from Mr. Jay Young himself?
Well, like I said, I'm trying to work on this book. I got a mixtape coming out. It's just like I'm trying to give you the best of both worlds. I can give you everything that you asked for and then some. So anybody, like, I appreciate you calling me, man. I just happened to look at the phone. Of course, I was cooking because I'm a fat boy on the low. I was like, oh, David Robinson. I know this ain't the NBA player. I was like, oh, let me go see my man real quick. And when you call, man, I come. I'm like Batman.
I know that's
show
right.
Up, show out, and disappear.
Well, I appreciate that. I didn't do anything this past year. I hadn't really done anything since 22.
Okay.
You know, God allowed me to cross over. I got some plays coming out, and I'm definitely looking forward to you to being an open act, man. Be a part of it.
Hey, like I said, if I can get my hand in the pot to help out, I sure will.
We're going to make some things happen in 2025 as we did in 2024. I believe in anything that you do. Like you said, you got to put the work in.
Yeah, man.
Get the results.
Dedication.
So, what would be some key points that you would say to my viewers that are watching this evening about the time that you put in a project, any of the projects that you've already had success on?
It's just all in the feeling, man. When you wake up in the morning and God woke you up to see another day, you try to do everything you can do before it's time to go back to sleep. I mean, if you waste your time and you just do nothing, he gonna get tired of looking at you and say, "Come on up, you next contestant." Like, I don't want my job. I believe God put me here to make people smile, and there's a lot of angry people in this city.
It is.
I love my city to death, but they gotta put some smiles, man. And like I said, my job will never be over with all these angry people. So he ain't coming to get me no time soon.
So this is a little something different for me. It's a little different. I'm not usually seeing you as being a comedian. What made you switch? What made you dive into the comedy world?
I mean, like I said, it was more or less like how I'm talking to you. People laugh so much, and I be so serious. I could be telling you about my puppy dying, and they. I'm like, really? I said, hey, I might well get paid for it if I'm gonna be the entertainment. Then I noticed a lot of people always want to invite me somewhere and then there's nothing going on. So when I start losing it, now I got the party that started. So they like, all right, we got you this, we got you that. I say, look, I'm gonna need some money now. The food and the drink is running out. I can buy that myself. I need something to keep me here. And ever since then, man, I just been talking my trash and it's been working. And it's moving faster than my music, believe it or not. So I'll never forget my first love, but this is getting the bills paid.
So tell me something. How do that work out for you? You get called, and now you know you can go either way. You can come as your music.
I can give you a show. I can give you a show, half comedy, half music, depending on what you want.
So you have you done that yet?
I'm lining some things up. Like I said, I was like more or less kind of scared to get my feet wet because I'd rather get booked because I know I'm gonna show up. And once you push me out the curtain, I'm out here.
Right.
It's no like I'm my biggest critic because I think I ain't good enough. And then once I get out there, I get so comfortable they don't want me to leave.
Wow, man. That's you just opened up for Ice Cube.
Yes,
we all know who Ice Cube is, and here you have the opportunity to be a part of Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon. That's going to be really
I can't
great
wait,
and
man.
more exposure for you. You know.
Absolutely.
And before you know it, man, we're gonna really have to book you in.
Hey, I love my day ones. If you got me when I wasn't nothing, you ain't gotta worry about me when I become something. You know what I mean? It's not a I don't know you now. Like, nah, I ain't never been that bullshit.
But
Shout out to security in the back.
But I can appreciate that because you got some people once they get to a certain point or a certain status, they forget where they come from.
And that's one thing I do. I stay humble, man. I gotta realize that it can all be taken away at a blink of an eye. So it's like even down to driving the car. I see somebody on the side of the road. As long as they don't look crazy, I'm like, where you going? I take you there. I ain't got no money. I didn't ask you that. But if I see somebody that look like they really need to get home and got groceries or it's raining or snowing, I can't sit up here and drive right past you. That's not what I think I'm here for. But some people just they don't have no heart. And that's what the biggest part we missing is our heart. Nobody can say they love you no more. That's a little suspect. Oh, you sus with you, one of them. No, I'm just genuinely giving you what I feel like you deserve.
And that's real. You know, one thing I can appreciate you from day one, you always has been real and keeping it real. And,
yes, sir.
And look at you now, your music, the comedy is actually accelerating.
Yes, it is.
The exposure is accelerating, and you got proof to put it. 3.7 million.
Yes.
And on a video that he put out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's crazy. You got people that are doing don't even half of that.
Hey.
3.4 mil.
You gotta stay off the radar, man, because the ones you think really your friends, they not gonna support. They not gonna buy none of the stuff. They want free stuff. You gotta talk to people that don't know you. They the ones that support the most. Like I got people in UK and all that, and China. I look at the algorithm to see where all these people is liking it from. They mostly in the U.S., but I got a lot of out of town and out of the country as well. So
let's dive in that a little bit about friends.
Okay.
So you talked about those that you say really ain't your friends, and you experienced that along your career?
Yeah, because I mean I'm the only child, so I was looking for a big brother or sister all my life, and it was like everybody that I came across, they kind of like use me basically, like they only around for what I can give them. And one time that I even act like I needed something, they bailed on me. So I was like, let me just start testing people every now and then. Like, if this what you do, let's see you do it. I meet you, say you a ladies' man. I say, well, let's go to the mall. Let's go see you in action. They don't do it.
They don't even show up.
Right. I was like, it's no point to tell me what you do if you're not going to do it.
So basically, your word is your bond.
Yes, that's all you got in this world is your word and your bond, man. And I don't break none out for nobody.
That's one thing I can say. As long as I know, if you say you're gonna do it,
exactly.
he gonna do it.
I showed up with that runner when we was flying on 95.
What he showed up was.
You lucky I ain't want to scare you because I drive with my knees a lot. I been changing my clothes. You like, what are you doing? I'm like, I gotta get ready. Never know who might be in the terminal.
Hey, the first time I met this young man, we already had met through Bella, but we went up to a fashion show up in New Jersey. And I'm riding with this gentleman the whole time. Know what he got on, what he looked like. We got there. Man, I didn't know who the guy was. He done went train, changed, give a metamorphosis on us.
They said, take off the blazer, loosen up the tie, step inside the booth. Superman is alive. That's how you do it.
I'm like, who is this? This ain't the same dude I rolled up with.
Mm-hmm.
Had to look again, you know. So, but man, it's so good to see that you're doing some amazing things and making things happen in the community. And how has this changed your relationship with your family since, you know?
I mean, asses make the heart grow fonder for real. So it's like they know I'm out here doing good, and there's no reason to not want me to make more for myself so I can give it to them anyway, because I'm happy already. So any opportunity I can get to expand my brand and make my family be proud of me, and like my daughter, for instance, like you ain't gonna know what happened. Next thing you know, you like this.
That's true. That's true. Well, thank you, Jay, for coming on the David Robinson Show.
No problem.
And here's a young man, like I said, who's not only a comedian, but God has blessed him to be a rapper and got music and comedy out.
I consider myself an artist.
Definitely an artist.
Rapper, you kind of get blackballed with that word, but I'm a musician, I'm an artist, I just do it all, man. It's in me to be whatever I'm standing in front of to make them proud of what I do. And that's what I'm going to keep doing, man, because it's been working for me. Like, I'm trying to get into acting, too. Shout out my man Larry Durr. I'm going to get in them Guns and Grams one of these days.
Well, I've had the
I see my man Ludo on here. What's up with you?
I had him as well.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name again?
Larry Durr.
Larry Durr. He's been on my show with Guns and Grams. Appreciate him and stuff that he's putting out, his independent films. Mm-hmm. And here you are, you know, wish you success on the Wild and Out. Yeah. And then you had that opportunity to open up for Ice Cube, which was definitely a blessing. So,
and I just got a inbox today. I'm out to look it up. I done went off my live, but this lady named Teresa, I think it's Teresa Jones or something like that. Mm-hmm. And she asked me to be in her little like series she got going on. And I'm trying to think of the name of it, but my phone acting crazy.
Well, we thank you, Mr. J. Young himself.
Yeah, man.
Coming down from White Marsh.
I'm going to take it. Yeah, White Marsh. That's how I'm from, White Marsh.
Yeah, appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you once again for coming on the David Robinson
Anytime,
Show.
Man. Just hit the phone.
You know I will.
If I ain't doing nothing, you got me.
Well, thank you once again for watching the David Robinson Show. Real talk, real people, real conversations. Till next time, peace out, and God bless.
David Robinson, David Robinson, David Robinson, David Robinson, Well, it's going 3 years, he arrived again. Real talk, real calm with David Robinson. Yo, it's Tuesday, he be live again. He's divine to men. I'm glad to have him, I hope he sign again. Will he freeze us? Would you like your own TV show or podcast, but you don't know where to start? You don't have your own equipment? You don't have a set? You don't have a graphic design team? You need cameras? You need a creative team? You don't want to have to qualify to monetize? Well, we're here to support your needs. Make an appointment at the Coyote Man Show Network at Security Square Mall. Call 443-400-5224 or visit CoyoteManOnline.com. That's CoyoteManOnline.com and book a demo.